Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another hot episode of a very special podcast. This is the podcast where we should talk about all of your favorite TV series from yesteryear. And I'm your boy, Patrick M. Dunn. And I'm joined here, as always, by my right-hand woman, Kat Halstead, the author. Welcome back, girl.
Hello, Patrick.
It's been a minute. We're out here just making a living, so to say. Will that tie into what we're talking about? I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe. We never know.
Yeah.
We never know where this is going to take us.
We don't know. We're just winging it. So this is your first time. We pick a television series from the past, 70 years-ish of television. We watch the episode and then we talk about it and go off onto wild tangents. And we're here. We're here to do a show that we've never done before.
That is true. We have never done this one.
I don't think we've ever even brought it up. Has this ever come up in the pantheon of eps?
Very, very 1% chance. It might have just been it was on the same night as something else, possibly.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to throw this out there. I know very little, next to nothing about this show.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. So I'm going to let you introduce this show because you chose this.
Goodness, I did. That's right, I did. Okay,
you chose this.
You never have me introduce the shows, though. So I'm kind of thrown off here, Patrick. Oh, my goodness. It's an 80s show. It originally started out on ABC, but they canceled it, and they just tossed it into syndication, and then it kind of blew up.
Yeah, and
so they brought it back.
Yeah, it was on for 2 seasons on ABC, and then it was off the air for 4 years.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then it just miraculously came back with almost a new cast, I think, mostly.
Well, they kept, there's the chef character got changed. He left at the first, they had 3 different chefs. The third one started with the syndication run, and he stuck around for that. And there's a different one in season 1 and season 2.
Okay.
And then we had a few waitresses come and go.
Yes. So we're doing It's a Living! ! Which had a different name for its second season. It was called Making a Living! In its second season. And then they brought it back and just decided to 86 that name and just call it Making a Living. I mean, It's a Living. Sorry.
It's Confusing
myself. Yeah. And then it was on the air till 88, I think. It did 6 seasons, apparently. 89. Jesus Christ. I was alive.
I mean, the episode we are doing today originally aired on your 6th birthday.
Did it? Hold on.
Yes.
Let me bring this up. You're right. October 3rd, 1987. I got it written down right here. It's a Saturday night. It's a Saturday night. Yeah, we chose season 5, episode 2. It's called Her Back to the Future. And the only reason we chose it is because it had the title Back to the Future in the episode title.
What would be more us? I feel like that is the perfect title for something for us to pick.
And I think you told me, you said this came out before Back to the Future Part 2. Is that what you told me?
I think you said that.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this is after Back to the Future Part 1, but before Back to the Future Part 2. And 3, obviously.
Yeah.
And the cartoon show. All right.
The cartoon.
So we have to talk about something. Anne Gillian, she was on the show for its original run, the ABC run,
and also the first syndication season.
And the first syndication season. So I was expecting her to see her in this, but in between the 2 series of this, she went on that show which you watched last year, the one where she dies and she's a ghost and lives in a brownstone apartment.
Jennifer lived here.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. First of all, that show slaps. I actually really enjoy it. I'm slowly going through it. I've watched a handful of episodes, but I enjoy it.
I thought you watched the whole thing.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
You would watch an episode a day and send me synopsises of what was going on.
I only watched 4 or 5 episodes. Because because I was also binge watching the first season of Joey at the same time because they're releasing the episodes on Netflix.
Joey?
Or not on Netflix, on YouTube. The spinoff from Friends.
Yeah, but I thought you said it was on Netflix. I was like, there's no way they put that on Netflix. No, it was.
I misspoke. It's on YouTube. I found the episodes on YouTube for both shows. And yeah.
All right, so you just had like a Joey Jennifer week one time?
I was just looking for random like stuff on YouTube to watch. And I've like stumbled upon both of them. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll watch some episodes of Joey. And I was like, I need to slow down. I need to take a break before I watch everything. And there's nothing else for me to watch. And then I found some of the Jennifer episodes.
Okay, so.
And I watched that.
Explain the premise of that show for me. Before we get into It's a Livin', we have to like sidestep and do Jennifer Lives Here? Slept Here or something? What's it called?
Yeah, Jennifer Slept Here or something. I actually don't even remember the title. But it is a show about this family who moves they move to California, and like the dad is in the movie business, but like the house they buy is the house of it was called Jennifer Slept Here. It was the house of a TV star called Jennifer Farrell, and she had died.
In the house. And now she haunts the house. And is she like a corporal? Like you actually see her?
Only their son, Joey, can see her. So there are some really awkward moments where Joey is like talking things out with this ghost. So like you have to think like this ghost is like, she was a wealthy Hollywood starlet. She was like in the prime of her career. And she's kind of trying to like keep things going and help out this like 15-year-old boy who moved here from Brooklyn to LA. And there are these awkward situations where he'll be like talking about stuff with her, and like other people in the family walk in and they're kind of like, Joey? And you have to remember his mom was played by Georgia Engel, aka Georgette from the Mary Tyler Moore show.
Okay, you said the name at first. I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
but now I know.
I was like,
okay. I'm like, Georgia? Who? What? Okay, so that show, you sent me a link to it. I watched the theme song only, and I said, I'm mildly intrigued, but I'm going to put this on the back burner, and it's probably been like a year. I haven't gone back, but I'm intrigued. Maybe we'll revisit it. We'll dabble into it, and we'll see what happens. Anywho, in between the seasons of It's a Live-In and Jillian did that show, and it got canceled after like 14 episodes or something.
Yeah, it only had like one season.
So I was expecting Anne Jillian to show up in the episode that we did, but no, she didn't. She didn't this week, unfortunately.
We were past her time. She got replaced by Cheryl Lee Ralph,
who I actually kind of liked on this show. Not gonna lie, I think she was the only character I cared about.
Ginger St. James.
Yeah, and she has a song. She sings like a wild, like Whitney Houston like song. It's great.
Yes, it is beautiful.
All right. You want to go? You want to kind of do a cast breakdown first?
Yeah,
you
let's do a quick cast breakdown.
Okay. Or do you want to do This Night in Television first? What do you want to do first?
Do cast breakdown, and then we can do This Night in Television, because I'm very curious about a Saturday night in 1987 when we were 6 years old.
You'll be wildly interested in this, but all right. So, I guess Barry, I don't know, Barry Youngfellow. She played Jan. I guess she's the one who's the lawyer. You told me, right?
She's the one who wants to go on to become a lawyer.
Okay. So, all right. So maybe we should like set up the premise of the show. Probably.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, because
the show takes place in the Bonaventure Hotel in Los Angeles, and there's a restaurant like on top of the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
and it's one of those kind of like skyline hotels, and everyone's basically a waitress at this place, and they put on like functions. They have weddings. I don't know, candlelit dinners, whatever shenanigans that happens behind the scenes
in a fancy restaurant in the 1980s.
Yeah, this is like you got to dress up to go to this place. You don't wear like jeans and a t-shirt to go here. No, you got to like, there's a piano bar, like a guy, Sonny, who plays the piano. It's wild. So most of the cast, they're either like a hostess, a waitress, a cook, I guess like the boss and the musician. So Barry Youngfellow, she's one of the waitresses on the show, but she has aspirations. She's in her like last semester of law school or something. I think she says in this episode.
She's always like she's close to getting done with law school.
Yeah. And then we have Gail Edwards. She plays Dot.
Yes, she plays Dot.
Who I don't remember her. What did she do in this episode? What was her aspiration?
Dot is the one who wants to be an actress. She's the one who is married to Marlon Brando.
Who's played by Lionel Wagner in this episode.
Yeah.
And then we have Marion Mercer, who plays Nancy. She's like I guess she's the boss, right? She is the hostess.
She has worked for in this restaurant since it opened in like 1960. She's worked her way up. Like, this place is her life, and she's got it held to a very high standard, and she doesn't want to deal with the waitstaff shenanigans.
Yeah, like, she's been there for like 20 years at this point.
Yeah.
And she knows the ins and outs, and she knows these gals will never amount to nothing because so many people have gone through her employment before, and none of them became an actress, none of them became a lawyer, none of them became they all just probably became housewives.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Or they're still a waitress somewhere else.
Okay. And then we have Crystal Bernard. She plays Amy. I don't even remember who Amy was.
Amy was the one who's like, I just want a husband and 5 kids and a puppy.
Okay.
She's like the young one who left her town to like see the world, and this is where she just ended up.
And it says that Wendy Shaw was on the show. Is she in this episode?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't remember her being in this episode.
No, she's definitely not. She's from like the first season.
Oh, yeah. It says she's only in the first season. Okay, and then we have Shirley Ralph. She plays Ginger St. James. She actually joined it in season 4. Yeah. She's the African American woman who wants to be a singer, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
She has a whole song and dance number in this episode. It's great. We'll get to it. Richard Stahl plays Howard Miller. He's the cook, I guess.
Yeah, he's the chef at the restaurant. And Nancy is just like desperately in love with him, and he could care less.
I don't see it. I don't know. I don't get what the catch of Howard is, to be honest with you.
I don't either. In all honesty, I'm just kind of like, girl, Nancy, you could wine and dine one of those single lawyers, single businessmen, single movie producers that come in, chill at the bar, but you're lusting after Howard.
Yeah, I don't know the ages of these characters, but I'm going to put Nancy like in her 40s probably, and Howard's like an elderly man. He's probably like pushing 60, I think. But we could be way off on this. We could be
so wrong. Actually, hold on.
Are you doing the math? We're doing cat math
I'm
tonight.
doing the math.
The Howard Miller, Nancy.
He would have been 55. The actor who played Howard would have been 55 at this point.
Okay. That was close. How old was Nancy? Marion Mercer.
She would have been like 53.
Okay. I kind of got younger vibes from her, but okay. Makes sense, though.
Yeah, I mean, we've been over how difficult it is in this time period to really tell somebody's age, though, too.
The only thing that's really throwing me is that if Marion Mercer was 2 years older, she could have been on the Golden Girls, and I don't get Golden Girls like look from her because she's kind of young looking. She's like she looks like she hasn't hit menopause yet to me. Like that's the vibe I got. Like she was still making eggs, cooking eggs. Her uterus was doing well. Then we have Paul Kreppel, who played Sunny Man. He's the lounge singer, piano player, ladies' man type. He looks like he smelled like Brute cologne to me.
Oh yeah, he's just like that very stereotypical 80s womanizer, woman-obsessed sidekick.
Do you know who he reminded me of? And I'm curious if you're going to... The neighbor guy that was on Empty Nest.
Yes. Very similar vibes to David Leisure's character.
I did a double check just to make sure they weren't the same person. They're not.
They're not, but it is a Paul Thomas
joint.
Younger. Yeah. We're just missing Susan Harris from the show.
So Paul Kreppel hasn't acted since 2000. He made the television guest star rounds though, apparently.
Yeah.
He's been on episodes of...
He's got acting credits, dude. He's got acting credits that are recent.
The last one I see is 2000. What are you seeing?
I'm
what
seeing he's got Straight Outta Tompkins 2015. The Bitch Who Stole Christmas 2021, Never Forgotten 2022, and Righteous Thieves 2023.
I must... Where are you at? I'm on Wikipedia.
On IMDb.
Oh, okay. Maybe no one just updated his Wikipedia filmography since... well, hold on, though. He is in Straight Outta Tompkins, whatever that, in 2013, so I lied. But he's got stage credits. He's in an off-Broadway production of Once Upon a Mattress as of 2024.
Okay.
So he's still doing some stage work. He's still out there.
He's still kicking it.
Yeah, I love that he's in the Jetsons movie.
He was on California Dreams, and Clarissa Explains It All.
That explains a lot. Yeah, so he's that guy in this episode. No one likes him. I don't know why they keep him around, but...
He's that coworker that you're just forced to coexist with.
Yeah, they just...
Can you just go away?
You would think that Nancy would have found a reason to get rid of him, but...
Honestly, real.
They just keep him going.
Or was it just because it was the 80s and they're I guess we have to put up with his shenanigans?
And he was on the show for its entire run, apparently. He's in every season, according to the grid that I'm looking at.
Yeah, he made it to all the seasons. His character stuck around.
Yeah, he had nothing else going on for him except for, doing random episodes of...
The Love Boat, Night Court, Doogie
Fantasy
Howser
Island.
MD, Murder, She Wrote, Open House, My Two Dads, Sybil.
Good for him. He probably had a house with a picket fence. Good
probably.
Yeah, he was able to buy groceries.
He was Jackie's dad on that 70s show.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Really? Good. How many times did Jackie's dad show up?
3 times.
That's it? Okay.
Only a few times, yeah.
I remember Jackie's dad, but I could not tell you if it was this guy or not. So that's the cast. I mean, there's other cast members from various seasons, but we don't care. We don't care about them. All right. So you want to dive over to That Night of Television, this hot night of television?
I want to know what's happening this night of television.
I'm going to throw this out there. I made this list 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember any of this. So this is going to be news to me.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right. So we already told you it's October 3rd, 1987. It's my birthday. It's a Saturday. I kind of remember this, actually. I do actually kind of remember this. I think I got I think this would have been too early for Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it's too early for Ninja Turtles.
This is probably first grade, right? We're probably in first grade.
Kindergarten.
All right. What was I in kindergarten? I think we're on the wind down of He-Man.
Uh-huh.
I think He-Man's kind of finishing up, so I'm trying to think what was between He-Man and Ninja Turtles. Probably my go-to staple was G.I. Joe, so probably G.I. Joe at this point.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or, no, hold on, I know. I remember. I 100% remember. This was my, for some reason, There was like a 2-year period where I got into My Little Pony. This was that year, I think. Because if I'm in kindergarten, I think this is the year I got the dream house.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Patrick, are you telling me that you had the My Little Pony dream house?
I sure did. And I had it for years after. I used it as like supplements for like other houses for my other toy runs.
I had the castle. I had the My Little Pony castle.
I didn't even know they had a castle, but I had the dream house.
You know about the castle?
Probably, but I don't remember it anymore.
Oh my gosh.
No, but the dream house, in my memory, this thing was enormous. This thing was gigantic. It like filled up my whole toy room. Like it was enormous. It had an indoor section, an outdoor section. I think there was a fence involved. It was like pink and yellow. I was a brony for like 2 years probably. I think kindergarten, both times I was in kindergarten because I got held back.
Okay. Wait, did it have like the baby bottle on it?
I gotta look it up. Hold on. It's been a minute since I've actually like seen this thing in action. My Little Pony Dream House. See, the castle comes up, and that's definitely not it.
Yeah, I had the castle. I had the castle with the hoops for them to run through and the throne and all that shit.
See, it's weird. I'm getting like the Bratz house, and I'm like, why is this coming up with the My Little Pony Dream House?
Try like adding 1980s.
I just did. Okay, yeah. You know what though? This says it came out in 1984, so I'm like, unless I got it like years later. But that don't look like it though.
Like they definitely had several different houses and sets.
I mean, I guess that's it, but I remember this having multiple rooms, and this one this is the show stable, the pony show stable, so I don't think that's it. Oh, Paradise Estate. That's it. I found it. Okay.
Oh, the Paradise Estate. Yes.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. Yeah. That thing. Yeah. I had a pool because I used to use like, I'd fill up the pool with water and I'd have like all my like gaggle of toys sit around it. And then it had like the furniture and the bed. Yeah. I remember this thing. I even like handed it down to my sister years later. It was too small for Barbies, but she could put her like Polly Pockets in it, I think.
Yeah.
Or smaller girl toys. I don't know.
Yeah, because it just wasn't right for Barbie. Like the scale just didn't work.
Yeah, I definitely use this as like a G.I. Joe house too. Like,
I'm pretty
it was, like,
sure
where
my She-Ra figures though totally use this as a home base at some point.
Yeah, they could. Because I had a few. I had the like Catra, like the villain on She-Ra. Is that her name, Catra?
Yes.
I had her because I liked her for some reason. I used to have her hang out in the pool. She would just like lounge by the pool while the ponies were, showcasing their talents.
Yeah.
And then like the G.I. Joes would be like off at war. Like I had this very intricate setup.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, between like me and my brother, we had the G.I. Joes, the Barbies, the My Little Ponies, the She-Ras, and then eventually the Ninja Turtles. And then when like the Saved by the Bell and the 90210 dolls came out, dude, things got spicy.
They sure did. You know what? Looking at this Paradise Estate thing, it was majestic in my mind. This looks like a piece of shit. Like, that's it. Like, I was enthralled by that.
This was like your dream toy for your 6th birthday.
On Etsy, you can buy it right now for $335.55. I wonder how much this cost in the 80s. This is probably at least $100, I imagine.
I mean, on Macari, you can get the Dream Castle for $102.
I just remember my dad was so disappointed that I wanted this. He's like, you don't want like, I don't know, like the G.I. Joe space shuttle or the little like carrier thing, the little aircraft carrier. And I'm like, no, I want Paradise Estate. I need Paradise Estate.
He's Paradise.
I needed that thing. It just fulfilled.
He was like, come on, I'll get you a glowworm.
I had a glowworm. Yeah.
Did you have like the big stuffed one, or did you have like the little plastic ones?
I had both. I definitely had the one you could like sleep in bed with, like the plush one with like, it had like the plastic head that lit up.
Yeah. I never had that one. I just had like the little plastic ones that would glow in the dark if you left them to sit in the light. Like mine had a pink hat and a pink and blue striped shirt or something.
I definitely used mine as a flashlight to go tinkle in the middle of the night. To find my way go down these hallways, because, you know, it was so gigantic when you were 5 years old, 6 years old, or whatever age. I had a glowworm.
Yeah.
All right. So, I probably wasn't watching any of these television shows this day because I was busy with Paradise Estate.
Yeah.
Setting it up. Just sprawled across my bedroom floor. Just, I don't know, putting the refrigerator.
Breaking your poor father's heart.
Yeah, I remember there was a refrigerator and it opened up and you could put like little fake foods in there. It was great. I loved it. And the pink bed. I remember the pink bed. And I think there's like lawn furniture too, I think. I think there was like outdoor stuff.
A lot of furniture
like
for toys that did not like bend in any way, shape, or form.
No, I don't even know how like a pony could fit on it. Like
you
it
just
doesn't
like
make any sense.
Place it on. Like they just stand on it, just like the throne in the castle. You just like put it there and it just stood there.
It stood there. Like, I just remember, like, yeah, you could only bend figures a certain way, but like, I don't know. I don't think the ponies actually lived in the villa. Like, they lived in like the stable. Like, were there humans on My Little Pony? I can't remember.
There were some humans. There were some humans.
So this is all right. So this is the human house, but I definitely didn't buy any of the humans because I didn't care about them.
You only cared about the house and the ponies.
That's it. And the bush willies, the little furry like creatures that they hung out with.
Oh my god!
Were there villains?
I don't remember.
Or was it just like a happy show, but like Sharon and Karen?
I feel like there had to be some sort of villain.
I don't think I ever actually watched the show, to be honest with you. I think I just liked the toys for some reason. They just hit all the boxes for me.
Yeah.
Every single box. I don't know. You looking this up? You looking up pony villains?
I'm looking. Okay. So I'm on the Wikipedia page for the original My Little Pony TV series. This is the one from 1986. So this is the one you and I grew up with.
Yeah, we would have been dealing with this.
Yes. The series featured as the first segment of the program called My Little Pony and Friends. The second segment would be unrelated cartoon based on another Hasbro franchise like Glowworms, Moon Dreamers, and Potato Head Kids.
Oh, I remember the Potato Head Kids.
I remember the Glowworms.
I remember the Glowworms, but I don't remember Glowworm show. I don't know.
I don't remember Moon Dreamers at all.
I know the name, but I couldn't tell you what they were.
This is the synopsis. Ponyland is a mystical land, home to all kinds of magical creatures. The little ponies make their home in Paradise Estate, living a peaceful life filled with song and games. However, not all of the creatures of Ponyland are so peaceful, and the ponies often find themselves having to fight for survival against witches, trolls, goblins, and all the other beasts that would love to see the little ponies destroyed, enslaved, or otherwise harmed. What the fuck were we watching?
I don't remember that at all. I just thought everything was always happy-go-lucky. As I said, I don't think I actually watched the show, though. I don't think I sat down and watched it. I just liked the visuals. All right, we'll have to revisit this on Saturday Morning Cartoon Month and check out Moon Dreamers and Potato Head Kids and Glowworms and what else not.
Oh my God, this is wild. These are wild.
You want to head over to the Alphabet ABC, see what they were doing on my birthday in 1987?
Yeah, what did ABC have going on a Saturday night in 1987?
All right, things kick off at 8 o'clock, and I need to find this show. I need to see this. I don't remember this at all. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this. I've never come across this in like a WTF article in TV Guide or whatever. a TV series that only aired for 3 episodes in 1987. And then tonight was actually like the last night it aired. It's a little show called Once a Hero. Ring any bells?
Never heard of it.
It was an action-adventure series. It stars Milo O'Shea as a comic book artist whose life changes when one of his creations comes to life, the superhero Captain Justice. So in Pleasantville, where the comic book takes place, Captain Justice notices many adventures. Many of his ventures are repeats of old storylines because children have lost interest in his comics. So he decides to leave Pleasantville and go into the real world where he like interacts with real people. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It sounds horrible. The 4th episode, which never aired, would have featured Adam West, and Fran Drescher would have been in the 5th episode. I mean, well, I guess they did. They just never aired them. But ABC in many markets bumped this show in its entirety to air Star Trek The Next Generation instead, which they decided which would have been a more popular fan base because that was a syndicated show.
Yeah, that was totally syndicated. That aired on WPIX where I lived.
In many markets, ABC was like, you know what, more people are going to watch Star Trek The Next Generation. We're just putting this on instead of this fucking stupid show.
Yeah.
So that was Once a Hero. I guess it's like Captain America, Captain Justice. I don't know. Apparently Marvel Comics made a comic book based on it, and it only released 2 issues.
I mean, it's almost as many episodes as the show had, so that's not too bad.
So they probably came out with like the first issue like a month before the show came out. Yeah. And then the second issue came out and the show was a failure and they were like, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, we're done. We're over this.
Issue 3 probably would have had like Spider-Man or something. They interact with Spider-Man and they were like, that was going to be the big like catching attention. All right. ABC 9 o'clock. This also sounds like a dud. It's a show called O'Hara.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last name O'Hara, like the Irish chief from Batman. This was a crime procedural show, which ran for 2 seasons, apparently. This was on for 2 whole years.
Oh, okay.
It starred Pat Morita. You know him from The Karate Kid. He was on Happy Days. He was Lieutenant O'Hara.
Oh, hold on. He's O'Hara.
Yeah, he's O'Hara, apparently.
Alrighty.
Brandon Lee, the actor, martial arts guy, was in an episode. Mm-hmm. He played a villain of the week in one episode. And this was notable to be in one of the first television series to have a Japanese-American actor in the leading role.
Yeah.
So we got 2 whole fun seasons of O'Hara. I've never heard of this either. So
I have never heard of it. And the cast is just like this hodgepodge.
Drop some
names like I don't recognize, and then random names we would. Megan Faye.
I feel like I know that from somewhere.
She was on Roseanne. She was the snooty neighbor Kathy. She was Bernadette's mother on The Big Bang Theory. She's been in like a ton of stuff. Like you're like, I recognize you, but I can't quite pinpoint from where kind of person.
Well, she's also on O'Hara.
Mm-hmm.
She just blessed Pat Morita's presence for 2 years.
Stephen Tobolowsky was on 4 episodes.
Another name that he's in a million things, but I could not off the top of my head tell you one thing that he's on.
When you see him, you're like, oh, hey, I know that dude. We did talk about him in the episode we did for the classic DCOM, Don't Look Under the Bed.
Is he in that? He's the dad. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Here I am like, I don't know what he's on. And you're like, he's the dad on Don't Look Under the Bed. Did we do that? Did we actually do that? Or did we just talk about it?
We did that.
I have no memory of doing that episode.
We totally did that.
I got to go back tonight and listen to that. After recording, I'm going to listen to Don't Look Under the Bed. I just remember you building this up, and I just did not care about it at all.
You did not care at all. And I'm like, no, it's such a good one.
And the one that I cared more about, I don't think we did. Like the Cyber Mom. What was that one?
Smart House?
Like Smart House, yeah. It had Katie Seagal in it. Oh, that is so much better. Are you sure we didn't do it?
I am positive we haven't done Smart House.
We did talk about it though, right?
Probably.
Okay. All right. You ready for ABC 10 o'clock? You know the show. We know the show. We've talked about it. We've never done it. I think I just saw it available on like Tubi or something too, like Pluto or something. Hotel.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's basically
an
like
spelling drama.
Yeah, it's basically Love Boat, but in a hotel. It's just
Yes.
like you have like your main cast, and then like every week you'd get these guest stars.
Yes.
Betty Davis was like in the first episode. This was like supposed to be her show, but she had like health issues going on, so she dropped out, and they replaced her with like Ann Baxter, who I think like was the owner, like the silent partner or something. James Brolin, I think he was like the manager. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then you just had like a different guest star every week and staying in the hotel. A lot of fucking, I think, happened on this show.
Yeah. So like the main cast was like James Brolin, Connie Selica, some guy named Nathan Cook, Sherry Belafonte, a bunch of people whose names I don't recognize. Ann Baxter was in like 75 episodes.
And then she dipped. It was on for a long time. Like this, like a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, it had...
I think like the whole decade. Like it went on.
It went on from 83 to 88. It has 116 episodes.
Okay, and it just disappeared. Like after it ended, it just vanished.
Like it had... Like I remember, I think E! aired it for a while. But it just didn't have the pull that like the Love Boat had.
Yeah, I think people are more into like Dynasty and Dallas than this show. That and Knots Landing and Falcon Crest that just kind of like caught people's attention.
Falcon
more.
Crest
like
is another one that hasn't really aired, but people adored it.
Yeah, went for the Colbys.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited for CBS. CBS actually might have saved the night.
Channing family. Had Lorenzo Lamas, Susan Sullivan, who was on the first season of It's a Living, but she moved on to Falcon Crest.
Good for her. She made the wise move right there. She made the wise move. Otherwise, she would have been on like the syndicated show that doesn't air in every state.
Yeah.
That no one watched. All right. You ready for the Tiffany Network, CBS? They're saving us.
What did CBS have? Because I'm not really feeling ABC tonight.
So the first hour we got back-to-back sitcoms. I'm excited about this show. We've talked about it. This show, we keep saying we're going to do it. We just haven't sat down and done it yet. But there's a lot of lore behind this show. A lot of lore. A lot of drama. A lot of suspense. And a very sad ending. My Sister Sam.
Oh, yes.
The Pam Dawber, Rebecca Schaefer sitcom. So Rebecca Schaefer, she was like murdered at the age of 21 by like a stalker.
Yeah, by her stalker.
Like showed up at her house
and shot her in the head.
And this was like led to the stalker laws and
it was
all
definitely the biggest celebrity death that led to all the stalker laws.
Yes.
Before then, they really didn't do a lot for stalking at all.
No one cared.
Yeah, nobody cared. Like Andrea fucking Evans, who was on One Life to Live and Passions and The Bold and the Beautiful, there was a point when she had a stalker in the 80s that showed up to the set of One Life to Live and like chased her around the set with a fucking knife and nothing got done to stop him. And then she kind of like went into hiding for a while, for a good chunk of time.
Yeah, she disappeared. She changed her name, moved into like Topeka, Kansas or something, like a suburb.
Totally got out of the spotlight for a good while because they recast Tina for a while on One Life to Live because they wanted the character, but she's like, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
You know, One Life to Live probably had like 87-year-old security guard who was like a former like hard-boiled detective who's just like living out his days. He's just sleeping on a chair. And meanwhile, like fans are just walking by him and going in with knives and stuff.
Yeah.
But Rebecca Schaefer, she was like poised to be in, is it The Godfather Part 3? That was like going to be her.
I think the role that she was believed to be getting was that of the daughter
Sofia Coppola.
That Sofia Coppola ended up taking.
Yeah. What could have been? What could have been? All right. CBS 8:30. I've never heard of this show, but we know the star. We know the star of it very well. It's a sitcom that starred Jason Alexander. We know him as George Costanza. It's a show called Everything's Relative. It's about two brothers who share a loft apartment in the Soho district of Lower Manhattan. It only was on for 6 weeks. They made 10 episodes, but only 6 episodes aired.
Okay.
We probably got a young Jason Alexander with hair in this, I imagine.
Holy shit. Hair.
Yeah, I always love when you get a Jason Alexander with hair thing.
Like, okay, it's definitely still like receding.
He's losing. He's probably like 28 too in this.
Yeah.
Already looking like a 48-year-old man though.
And then like who's the guy? Who's that one guy? That one guy, just John Bolger. Where he's in one of those he's one of those guys you see like all over the place.
Yeah, I know the name. And I could look it up.
If you saw the face, you'd be like, yeah, I know you, bro.
Yeah, so they're bros sharing a loft apartment. Probably, I don't know. There's probably an episode where they date the same girl or something. Who knows? I'm excited about CBS 9 o'clock. I don't know why. It was a crime drama, which only aired for 6 weeks. And then TV Land, for whatever, brought the show back and like aired it in like the 2000s. I don't know why.
Okay.
A show called Legwork.
Legwork.
This was about a female private investigator who drives around in a Porsche solving crimes. Guess who the lead is? Take a wild guess.
Margaret
Just throw
Collin.
a name. Yes. How do you know Margaret Collin? Who is she?
She's in things. Oh my gosh, she's in the Hallmark movies. And Independence Day.
She's Eleanor Waldorf on Gossip Girl.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. She was in 3 Men and a Baby, and then 3 Wise Men and a Baby, and then 3 Wiser Men and a Boy. She's their mom. That's like my favorite Hallmark movie. Favorite Hallmark movies. Oh my god.
Well, in 1987, she was driving around a Porsche solving sexy crimes for 6 weeks with Frances McDormand as her friend in the show. She works for. Like her. So Frances McDormand plays like the girl who works at the DA, so that's how she must get all the hot links about the about the tips and stuff. All right. Following that is West 57th at 10 o'clock. This was like it's Meredith Vieira, like news magazine style show that was very superficial, criticized just for being like very on the surface of stories, like nothing, not getting into the nitty gritty. Like it wasn't as hot as Dateline or 48 Hours or 2020. So
this is like where Meredith Vieira kind of sort of had a name prior to ending up on The View.
Yeah, this is kind of like her claim to fame, I guess. It was on for a while, though. Like, we've definitely talked about it before. Maybe. Definitely come up in conversation. All right. We got Fox data tonight. Are you ready for Fox?
Fox? I am stunned. I am ready.
All right, so this must be the inaugural season of Fox, because I think Fox did begat in 1987.
Yeah.
Things kick off at 8 o'clock. Werewolf. Do you know this show? Werewolf?
No.
Oh. This show is a series about a college student who is transformed into a werewolf who undergoes a quest to rid himself of the curse by hunting the original werewolf. It starred John J. York and it aired for 2 seasons.
John J. York? Oh, my Mac! Yes. My Mac Scorpio from General Hospital?
Yep. So for 2 years, he was a werewolf. It basically was like the 80s version of the Incredible Hulk. Just him wandering from town to town looking for this guy that never showed. And apparently it's only on for a half hour.
Okay.
It was only a half-hour drama because at 8:30, we get the new adventures of Beans Baxter.
Okay.
You're making a face suggesting that you've never heard of this show.
Like, I feel like I've heard of it, but...
This is a teenager who moves to Washington, D.C. with his family and then ends up becoming a spy.
Of course.
I think it was only on for a year or two. I've definitely seen it. I couldn't tell you a thing about it. I just kind of remember weird visuals. You're going to know this show at 9:00. We've talked about this show. I've never seen it, but, it's Second Chance, the infamous the Matthew Perry Fox show, which was later renamed Boys Will Be Boys.
Oh, yes.
So this man dies in 2011 in a hoverboard accident and then relives his life as his younger self, who is Matthew Perry. And then later on, when the show wasn't doing good, they just dropped the supernatural element and then just made it like a regular, like...
Teenage sitcom,
yeah.
Yeah. So, like, originally, like, he got sent back to Earth to try to, like, fix his mistakes so that he could get into heaven. And he was,
Something
like
that,
this boarder who was renting the extra room from his mother, but he couldn't tell her that, hey, I'm actually your son. I'm just dead. You've been dead for a while too. That's me.
Yeah, you've seen it, right? You've actually like watched this recently?
I saw the pilot episode. I found it on YouTube like ages ago. Like, because there was this whole thing where in the opening scenes where like Charles is up in purgatory, that the date lined up with like some actual prominent person's death.
Oh, yeah. I think we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Good times. Fun times.
Oh, Muammar Gaddafi died like the same year that they said he would die. Like, really random. Like, just so random. It was like, whoa.
Very, it's kind of like The Simpsons predictions.
Yes.
The Fox curse. A lot of curses tonight. We have werewolves and we have people dying on the same time frame that they said they would. All right. 9:30 Fox. Do you remember a show called Duet?
No.
This actually originally started off on a Sunday night, but for whatever reason, there's episodes on tonight. This starred Matthew Lawrence, not like the older Matthew Lawrence, the one who played David Silver's dad on 90210, and it focused on his romance with Mary Page Keller. But then they retooled and renamed the show Open House, and they focused on the neighbors instead. They were like yuppie neighbors. And both versions of the show, like it lasted 4 seasons if you count like all versions of the show.
Okay. I probably watched this at some point.
Yeah, I've seen episodes of the neighbor version of it. I don't remember the original version. I don't know which one I
saw, but I definitely probably saw.
Yeah.
Something just kind of around.
Yeah, this was that time where Fox would always just retool shows because the original premises never worked out. Mm-hmm. And they pretty much did it year to year. Instead of just like making a new show and like hiring new people, it's just like, we'll just fix this show and, maybe people will watch it.
Mess around and see what sticks.
Yeah.
What did they have to lose, really, though?
Nothing at all.
Exactly.
Nothing at all. All right. We're going to end the night at NBC. NBC is going to save us from the grace.
Okay.
8 o'clock. We get the Facts of Life.
Okay.
And I got tonight's episode. You know this episode. I believe it's a 2-parter. Down and Out in Malibu. Does this feel like you might know what it is? A 2-part episode takes place in Malibu.
Oh my gosh. I think I have an idea.
The main story follows Joe, who is hired to house sit for actor Richard Mull from Night Court.
Yes.
And the rest of the Fax girls, Blair, Natalie, and Tootie, they just surprisingly show up and they have like a huge house party and destroy the house. Mm-hmm. And then Richard Mall comes home like a day early or something.
Yes.
And the house is a mess. Yes. The house is destroyed. House is absolutely destroyed. They thought they had time to clean it up, but they don't because Richard Mall just opens the door and he walks in. And
I'm home and who the fuck are you people?
And to be continued flashes on the screen. It's great. I couldn't tell you. I don't remember what happens after, but they get back to Eastland. Okay, they make it back in time.
Always.
They make it back in one piece. All right, 8:30. We get 227. Yeah, sitting on the stoop with Jackie and friends. Yes, a staple of Saturday night.
Yes,
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. The Golden Girls, the GGs. They're here representing. Making cheesecake, getting into shenanigans, probably bothering the neighbors. Who knows?
Probably.
9:30, Sherman Hemsley and Amen. Yes.
Oh, this is lit. This is like the perfect NBC night, man.
It takes place in Philly. We just learned in the taxi episode that we just did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. We're gonna round off with Hunter.
Ooh, this is a good night. NBC is killing it.
Yeah, a Dirty Harry type cop show. He solves crimes in Los Angeles. Rick Hunter, I think he was like the main guy. He's like the son of a former mob boss, but now he's like decided to fight crime and he takes on crime. And I don't know. It became like a USA Network classic for many years.
Yes, it was definitely something you can still find.
I definitely never watched it in its original run, but I just always watched it like 11 o'clock at night on USA for some reason. Mm-hmm. And he had like a female partner, didn't he?
Yes.
I remember a female. Yeah. Maybe a few of them. I can't remember.
He had a couple. He had like, I think the biggest, like most prominent one was Stephanie Kramer.
Yes.
As his partner.
That's how we know her.
And then, like, she left, and he got, like, a couple of other...
villains, yeah.
Yeah.
Some duds.
Darlene Fluger, and then Lauren Lane, who would later go on to be best known as Cece Babcock.
The fuck is Cece Babcock?
The nanny! Cece from The Nanny, the one always trying to get Mr. Sheffield, but ended up with the butler.
Oh, yeah. Okay, like Cece Babcock. What the fuck are you talking about? You're like, you just prominently said it like I should know that name.
How do you not know Cece Babcock? Like, come on, man.
I don't know. Lauren Flugel, who? What? What are you talking about over there? Lauren Lane?
Lauren Lane.
Like Lois Lane's like cousin?
Maybe.
All right. Looking back at this night, on a scale of 1 out of 5 Paradise Estates. Like, how many Paradise Estates would you give tonight? Like, would you watch this night of television, or would you just go play with Paradise Estate?
I'm watching NBC. I'm not touching any other channel, man, at all.
You're not watching Werewolf? No.
NBC is on while I'm playing with my little ponies.
Yeah, NBC is on in the background. I am sprawled across my living room floor right now playing with, can't even think of the name of a pony. Lionheart? I don't know.
Yeah. That's a
Blueberry.
It's a strawberry shortcake character. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, so we're like playing with our My Little Ponies and like the TV's on for the grown-ups and they're watching NBC. They're not watching any of the other nonsense on it.
I might watch The Facts of Life, but let's be real, I'm going to watch it like in the afternoon, like 3 weeks from now. And it's my birthday. I don't care about TV tonight. I don't give a fuck, but I'll give the night a 3. I'll give it a solid 3 out of 5 Paradise Estates.
I'm going to give it like a 2.5.
Okay.
Because the others really did not bring it. They were not.
A lot of canceled shows. A lot. Like, ABC, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
Listen.
Once a hero.
2 is for NBC. The 0.5 is for Matthew Perry. That's it.
That's it. Matthew Perry gets half a point.
Yes.
What about Jason Alexander? You don't give any love to Jason Alexander with hair?
Nope.
No. Poor man, just can't catch a break. He did catch a break in Seinfeld, but then never caught another break. Literally.
Listen, he's one of the most memorable villains on Criminal Minds.
Couldn't even tell you.
Oh my gosh.
All right. It's a live-in. We're going to the Benaventura Hotel in Los Angeles, a very iconic building, which I learned I don't think has a restaurant on top of it. I think it has a pool, though.
Yeah, probably not. There's probably a restaurant in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But not at the top.
Does the restaurant have a name?
I honestly...
It never came up in this episode.
I don't think it ever really, like, comes up.
It's just kind of like a nameless place.
Even the IMDb page says, a group of waitresses and a pianist work at a fancy restaurant at the top of a skyscraper. So I don't think it's ever, like, named.
I'm going to look this up. I'm curious.
In a meaningful way.
What is the restaurant name in It's a Livin'? I love this. I love this name.
Okay.
Above the Clouds.
Above the Clouds? Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not.
I did not know that.
That just doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, they're in a skyscraper. They're probably not above the clouds, but I mean, if you were given like a choice, it's like, hey, we're going to Lenihana, the Grove, or Above the Clouds, like, would you just be, oh, I'm going above the clouds, like, just based on name alone?
No.
Like, no, yeah.
No.
What do you think they serve there? Like,
I feel like they served, like...
chicken. Like,
very,
just grilled
like,
chicken.
Basic like, 70s staples for, like, a fancy restaurant.
Yeah,
I'm
not gonna lie. This looks more like a function hall to me. This did not look like the restaurant that Joan and Betty go to on the Feud series.
Yeah,
that they like had drinks and gossiped and talked shit about each other. No, this looks like nothing like that. This just looks like a place where like someone went and had like a bar mitzvah at.
Yeah, they do a lot of functions.
Maybe it's just a function place, like a function hall then.
No, because they've got different tables and like different like kinds of, like, I think they have special times when they are rented out for functions, but then they have like their normal regular like dinner service too.
Something like that, yeah. So the gist of tonight's episode is, I guess they're hosting a wedding for a character named, was it Natalie?
Yeah, Natalie, who's like the daughter of the owner of the hotel or something.
According to Nancy, she is fat and ugly, and she is shocked that she is getting married. Mm-hmm. Which is an actual line that she utters. She's like, I can't believe Natalie's getting married. She's fat and ugly. Like, yeah. Who would go after her?
Listen, to be fair, for all we know, because we never actually see Natalie, I feel like Natalie could have just been somebody who was just a little curvy.
Yeah, she's... It's like Tracy Gold's character on Growing Pains. They're just like
she was never
Carol.
really fat, but everybody called her fat, and then...
Like, they just needed a fat joke, and they were like, well, we'll just say Carol's fat. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept expecting this character to show up, but she never did. But we do get a lot of fat jokes in this episode because one of the gals in the Daydream is fat in the future.
Yes.
Okay. So they're setting up for Natalie's wedding, and the girls like are not really into it. They have other things to do. Like, one of the girl that wants to be an actress has like a casting call that night. The girl who has to be a singer, like, she doesn't care about this job. She has dreams of like opening up her own Japanese fusion restaurant. The girl who wants to be a lawyer, like, she has like a test she has to study for. And the girl that just wants to be married is just like, she just wants to go home and watch Once a Hero. Yeah,
like, none of these girls want to be here.
And
it's probably like some extra event that it's like all overtime. The tips are going to suck because they're going to get pooled together, and Nancy will like take some kind of bullshit thing.
She'll take it all off the top and give the girls like $20 a piece or something.
Exactly.
And they're going to just be working their tails off all night.
Exactly. And they're in these like I'm sorry, these uniforms are terrible.
Oh, they're good awful. They're I guess they're supposed to be like flashy and classy, but I don't get Dynasty vibes off this.
No,
this isn't something that
uniforms, these black and white uniforms, just
this isn't something that Alexis would wear on Dynasty.
Like, they're just awful. They look uncomfortable. They don't look like they'd be comfortable running around a restaurant, getting sweaty and hot and carrying a bunch of plates and dealing with like creepy guys.
Oh, it's a wedding, so they're gonna be like hit on and flirted with all night, and and
meanwhile, Nancy can wear like just like fancy dresses every day. She doesn't have to wear a uniform.
She's wearing like pretty much like a ball gown almost.
Yeah.
And this is just like her like day-to-day wear too. It's this like shiny silver thing that's made of reflective material that shimmers.
Yeah.
That shimmers in this dull, dim lighting of a restaurant. Like the lighting in this place is horrible.
There was in the first season they had some other uniforms which were like these pink and purple like sleeveless dresses, spaghetti strap dresses, which like the characters would complain were too revealing. Those look so much more comfortable to be running around in than what they're wearing. So I don't know.
Well, I'm just glad they're not wearing like the caterer like shirt and tie.
Yeah, that's also just terrible.
That would just be worse. So Nancy is just annoyed with her staff, and she's like, you guys just think you have this whole future ahead of you. None of you guys are going to make it. This is it. This is it. This is the end all be all.
This is your life, guys. You are waitresses. You're not actresses. You're not singers. You're not housewives. You're a waitress. Get with the program.
Yeah, because I get the vibe that Nancy, 20 years prior to the series began, she probably came to LA. She had dreams and hopes. She probably thought she was going to be in the films. She was going to be on the Batman series playing, I don't know, one of Joker's henchmen or something.
Yeah.
And she just never got called back. Just never got called back for a job, and she just kind of took this job as like something to pay rent, something to keep the power on, keep the lights on. And now she's like the manager of this place 20 something years later, and she just has to like every couple of years she just goes through like this new shuffle of people, and she's just like, oh, like, do you know how many women came in here and said they were going to be a writer, a producer, a director, an actress, a singer, a fucking, I mean, at least the girl who wants to be a lawyer, like, at least she's like in law school. So like she technically has a chance. And the girl who wants to be a housewife, like by all means, she's just going to become a housewife. She's just going to have a job, like in addition to her 5 shitty kids. But Nancy's like, no, like you're going to be me someday. You're going to have your own little joint somewhere. And that actually the singer, Ginger, Ginger St. James, is that her name?
Yes.
Something like that. She actually does intend on owning a Japanese place. So, I mean, she does have hopes of staying in this business, which is kind of shocking to me. Anywho, she's just annoyed with her staff. So she's like, I got a headache. She takes a fucking Percocet and falls asleep on the couch.
Yeah, she just falls asleep in their staff room.
In the random, like, couch, like living room house set couch that's just like in their like break room locker room thing.
Okay, does your break room not have a couch?
No. We have like
Mine
fucking
does.
tables. We have like a lunch table and like fold out chairs that we have to sit in.
We have like a table. Like the other day we actually walked in, somebody had rearranged the room and we were like, yeah, no, this doesn't work. The vibes are off. We're switching it. Well, because they put the couch under a bunch of the hooks where people put their jackets and bags and stuff. And we're like, that doesn't work.
Nah, because then you gotta like lean over the couch if someone's sitting on it to like grab your book bag.
Yeah.
And get out of there. So they come in, they find Nancy asleep in her shimmering dress on the couch, and they like make a joke that they should dip her hand in warm water and have her like pee herself. But they're like, but we sit on this couch, so let's just let her sleep.
Let her
Just
sleep.
let her sleep.
Don't bug her. Don't bring us more trouble than we already get from her. Really.
Yeah, and they're like, she's asleep. That we'll have like 20 minutes before she wakes up, and we'll be able to have like a coffee break before this fucking wedding starts, before this like reception begins. So they have time to just chill and like go on a cigarette break or something.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, because like think about it, you have coworkers you can kind of mess with and be mischievous with. And do silly things too, and they're not going to really get upset. Then you have the other coworker who's going to flip the fuck out and like say that everybody is Regina George.
Yeah.
So
are you saying that Nancy is Regina George?
No, I think Nancy would kind of flip out and be like, why are you girls doing this to me? I only do good for you, blah, blah, blah. She would play the victim, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, she would. Always the victim, Nancy B.B. Miller, I think was her name in the show. So we then cut to the remainder of the episode is Nancy's dream. And it's 10 years in the future.
Yes.
It's 1997. And surprisingly, we don't get all this weird futurism stuff. It's just like a regular world, except that Ed Asner was impeached as president. Which I didn't know was like a knock on Ronald Reagan being president. That was kind of like what I was thinking. They were just kind of making like a joke of an actor becoming a president. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught whiff of that joke or not.
I mean,
or if that
like
was
I heard it was kind of like Ed Asner. That's who you guys think would be the next like famous person to run
in 10 years from now.
Yeah, like that. I was like,
They were way off. They were
so
way
off. So off.
We would have enjoyed an Ed Asner presidency.
I don't know.
You don't think you'd like it?
I don't know. Like, how like grumpy do you think he is?
I mean, he played grumpy characters, but do you think he's grumpy in real life?
I mean, to be fair, he got to a point where he basically just played Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's jolly. He's jolly. He's a jolly old man. He just has this image of him being a curmudgeon. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure he was far from it. Sure, he's far from it, or was far from it. But anyway, in this world, he got impeached. Who knows? I want to know, I want to see that National Enquirer
I want to know what the scandal was that led to it.
Oh yeah, who was he fucking? Like, who was he caught betrothing on Jackie O's couch in the White House? How did he besmirch Jackie O's couch?
Okay. Well, if this makes you feel better, we are still 2 years out from Donald Trump's first acting credit.
On Home Alone 2?
No, that is actually acting credit number 5.
Oh, what was Donald Trump's
his first one?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
No, Bobby Brown on Our Own music video.
Oh.
And then something called Ghosts Can't Do It. Starring Anthony Quinn and Bo Derek.
We seen him. Was he in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? He comes in an episode?
I'm like double checking right now. I'm double checking.
We did something where he pops up for a second. No, was it the nanny? It was the nanny.
I think it was the nanny.
Yeah, he comes in for a second.
Okay. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he did an episode.
Okay.
One of the Heart to Heart movies. He was in a Pizza Hut commercial.
I need to see
Eddie,
that commercial.
at the Rosie Show.
Oh my God, he went on the Rosie Show.
The Drew Carey Show, Spin City, Sex and the City, Zoolander, 2 Weeks Notice.
Ooh, Sandra Bullock movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
He switched it up to pizza, to Domino's in 2005.
Ooh.
For a commercial. He did an episode of Days of Our Lives.
No way. I did not know that.
WrestleMania 23.
I knew that. I've seen that, actually.
And then there's something on here called Donald Trump Apologizes from 2016.
Oh, God.
And then 2024 Donald Trump made in the USA.
Was that like a documentary? Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. There's also something called Horrorween from 2011, which looks like it's some kind of like animated thing that he did a voice for.
Good for him.
So, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he made the acting rounds in the 80s, 90s. He always if they just need a rich guy, he just comes in and pops in and plays himself.
He was
for like
down.
a minute.
He's like, yeah, go have some fun on your set.
He says like 5 or 6 lines and leaves. He's out. He gets to dabble in craft services, probably fuck a producer on the side. Have a good time. All right. So Ed Asner's the president, was impeached in this feature. And Nancy's kind of confused because she's like, this can't be a dream. Like, what do you mean this is a dream? It's 1997? What?
She's like, what do you mean it's 1997? I just fell asleep in 1987. Oh, but hey, I'm getting married? Oh, who am I marrying? She's like, am I marrying Howard? And everybody's like, yeah, no.
Before we get there, though, because she's looking for the girls, her waitresses, who are no longer employed there. Instead, it's replaced with male Chippendale dancers.
Oh, yes, the Chippendales.
Who there's 3 of them, and they're in their like Chippendale attire, like the tux, like not the tuxedo tie, the abs, and then like the tight like pleather pants, and they dance. They do little dance numbers, and they flex, and they like
it's beautiful.
They pick Nancy up, and like she rubs her hands all over their oiled, chiseled body. She like pinches their nipples and stuff. It's great. It's wonderful.
Mean, what else is she gonna do?
She can't have Howard. She'll have a Chippendale or 2. And apparently they work there. They're like the new wait staff.
They're her new staff, yes.
Yeah. So they walk around and, I don't know, just fucking serve green bean casserole dishes to, I don't know, whoever's going to Above the Clouds in 1997.
Yeah.
Whomever. I need to know that clientele. It's like a bachelorette party now, I bet. I bet they're big in the bachelorette
I feel
scene.
like the clientele for 1997 would be very different from 87, and the clientele for 2025 would be so drastically different.
You think this place is still here in this fictional world?
Think
you think this place...
if it's part of the hotel, it probably is.
You don't think it's a franchise place now? You don't think it's like a Guy Fieri restaurant now? Flavor Town, whatever it's called.
Oh my God.
Donkey sauce.
Nancy would be rolling in her grave.
She sure would. She sure would be, because she's dead. The actress is dead. She passed away in like 2011. I looked it up. I looked up the current status of this cast. We lost a few. R.I.P. Ouija board us. Tell us what it's like to be on the show. Tell us what it's like to rub 3 Chippendale oil chiseled men in 1987 on an October night. All right, so the girls come in one by one. I think we meet the lawyer first, Dot. She's married to
Dot is the actress.
Dot's
Jan
the
is
actress.
the lawyer.
I think Jan comes in first, though, right?
Yeah, Jan comes in. Jan is married, but apparently her husband doesn't look like her husband anymore. He looks very attractive. Otherwise, you would see her husband looking like Larry from Three's Company, because it's the same actor.
Yeah. But he's all chiseled now. Apparently he's had plastic surgery, and he's not allowed to talk. I guess when he got his hips replaced, it messed up his vocal cords. So he doesn't talk.
Okay. I'm not an expert on anatomy, but okay.
Yeah. And the actress comes in. She's married to Marlon Brando, but it's not actually Marlon Brando. It's Marlon Brando, played by Lyle Wagner.
Which is another reason we picked this episode.
And they force feed these lines in like it could have been a contender or an offer you can't refuse. Like they just have them say like famous Marlon Brando lines.
It's so
organically
weird and awkward, but that's kind of what makes it hilarious.
Do you think they actually tried to get Marlon Brando and they just couldn't for some? You don't think
there's
so?
No way.
You think this is like purposely done?
Yes. I don't know if Lyle Wagner was the purpose, but I think he is.
Lyle Wagner would have done anything in the 80s. You just said, hey, we need you to come on the show. And he's like, doesn't even, you don't have to tell him what it is. Just send him a script and he'll show up. We got a script for
you. Just show up on Tuesday.
Give him a call time and he'll show up.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's down to clown. He'll play himself playing
after he
Marlon
drops
Brando.
Off all the trailers for the cast. He'll sit down at the table read.
I don't know. I was like, I bet you they really tried to get Marlon Brando, who would never do this, by the way.
Never in a million years.
He wouldn't even walk by the set. He doesn't even know where this building is. No. And then you have the girl who wants to be the housewife. She's now like pudgy.
Yes.
They throw a fat suit on her. She has an eclair like in her pocket, in her like pantsuit pocket.
Because that's what fat people do, is they carry pastries around with them all the time.
And she's married to Howard.
Yeah, she married Howard.
And she wears the pants in this relationship.
Oh, yes,
she bosses him around. And Ginger St. James, she marries a Japanese guy, a Japanese chef, and they run the Lenihana restaurant. It's like a soul sushi, so it's raw chicken, which sounds very awful, and rice, which sounds like it could kill people. So
yes, I feel like this can't last for very long, but okay.
You can't eat raw poultry. You just can't do it. No, but maybe that was the joke. I'd never
be able to even, like, just the thought, I would throw up.
A lot of E. coli going around at Lenihana.
Yeah.
A lot of shitting, vomiting, diarrhea, a lot of ER visits. A lot of ER visits after going to this place. I love it. And then am I missing a girl? I feel like I'm missing somebody.
No, we got Jan, Dot, Amy, Ginger.
No, I think we did them all right.
Yeah. Because the next, like, Nancy's all like, well, wait, if you're married to Howard, who am I marrying? And she's like, who could I be marrying? Oh, did, like, I find some rich, successful guy? No, she's marrying Sonny, the pianist. Who comes in a white suit, like a white tuxedo, immediately breaks into song. And he has two microphones in his pocket because he drops one microphone doing that little flip trick where he tries to catch it. And when it falls, he just pulls the next one out of his pocket and finishes off the jam. And he's quagmiring all over. Oh my
Nancy.
God.
Nancy's trying to get away from it, and he's just like giggity all about her.
He's not a character we could have in 2025.
Oh, you know what? I fucked this up. The girl who wanted to be the lawyer, she actually becomes the governor of California.
Nancy is gonna marry Sonny, and that's like the most devastating thing in the world because it's not Howard. Not that I really think Howard is the catch of catches.
I mean, who in this scenario, like, if you had to, like, pick between the two of them, Howard or Sonny, like, you had to make that choice, where would you go? Because I don't know. It's definitely not Howard for me.
Yeah, I think I'd end up with Sonny.
Yeah, I mean, Howard would just be limp dick
Howard's
the whole
like
night.
20-something years older than poor Amy.
Yeah.
Sonny's at least closer to her age, and like,
is Howard rich? Like, what?
I don't think so. I don't understand the draw of Howard at all. I'm sorry, I just don't.
I get, like, he just reminds me of, like, the dad on Different Strokes. He just has this, like, everyday man vibe to him. Nothing special. Like Conrad Bain or whatever his name is.
Yeah, like
there's nothing, like, nothing stands out about him whatsoever. But
yeah,
I don't know. Like, maybe he's a nice guy. He probably is. Like, he's just kind of, like, checks all the boxes off for Nancy. Maybe they've, like, worked. Maybe they came up together in the business at Above the Clouds. Like, they've just been side by side since the 60s, and
he was gone for a few years, but he was like the one that got away.
Yeah, Maybe he took her under his wings and kind of like showed her the restaurant ropes and got her.
But like at the same time, Howard doesn't really like Nancy.
No, he could care less.
He's just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
You want a piece of chicken? You want smashed potatoes?
I got a green bean casserole that I could whip up. Maybe it's the cooking. Maybe Nancy's not a good cook.
You know what? I've totally seen Nancy not being a good cook because she's worked around the restaurant, but she's never worked in the kitchen.
Yeah, she probably don't even know what the food tastes like.
Yeah.
She probably don't even dabble into it. Has never once dipped into that whole...
She probably gets the Chinese chicken salad every day. And that's her meal. Because when you work in a restaurant, you usually like get a meal as part of your...
Like your take home.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if she's the owner, she can take home whatever she wants.
But she's not the owner. She's just like the hostess.
She is?
Yes, she's not the owner. She's the hostess, like manager.
I thought she ran this show. I thought she was
runs it, but she's not the owner.
Oh, I thought she was like large and in charge and just like owned the franchise. Like No,
she's like... She's made this her life because she doesn't know any other job.
What the fuck? Like this just changed the whole outlook on everything for me. I thought she she was the end all be all. So like there's someone above her.
Yeah.
Who?
The guy whose daughter's getting married.
Oh. Oh. I did not pick up on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate on YouTube for that. They're gonna just drag me through the coals.
I promise I will make a YouTube video to defend you if I have to.
Please do. Please do.
Please get this posted by Tuesday so that I can do it when I have my crazy hair for work.
Okay. Yeah, so backstory. We have a Patreon page. There's like a few things on there. There's like a commercial corner episode, some random things. I was talking about the movie The House Sitter. The one where Barry Watson and Katie Holmes like try to kill their teacher. That one. Mm-hmm. Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
No one has ever subscribed to it. I made a weird AI episode of us talking about a Disney short, and it's entirely written and voiced by AI. It's wild. It's
terrifying.
Like 10 minutes long. It's terrifying. It sounds like us. It has our mannerisms down to a pat. But for whatever reason, I still had one of the commercial corner, the Grey Poupon episode saved onto my computer. Like it was just in my hard drives. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw it on the YouTube. Why not? Just throw it out there. Just make it up. No one subscribes to our Patreon. At least allow someone to listen to it. And it was like from like 2020-ish, I think.
Yeah.
2020, 2021. Like we make COVID references like it's happening.
Yeah, there are major COVID references in this. I had to stop and go, where the fuck was I living that we had a landline?
But
the landline phone rings in the middle of our recording.
Yeah, it's a short 25-minute episode because that's what our commercial corners were. They were just these short snippets, and which we'll have to do again. We'll have to bring that back because But anyway, within the first 30 seconds of the episode, I completely mispronounced a word. I don't remember. What was the word?
I don't even remember. But it was something you had been, I think, if I remember correctly, you were doing it on purpose at this point to piss me off.
I 100% was.
100%. And I'm like, it's this.
And you go into this 2-minute tirade. Destroying my little soul. And it's all in good jest. It's all in good jest. I'm not offended by this.
Yeah.
I'm fake arguing with you about it. We weren't really mad at each other.
No.
But
I don't think we've ever really been that mad at each other.
There was one time where I think you did leave in the middle of an episode.
Okay, you and Steven were drunken idiots.
But you came back for the end. It was Home Alone 2 episode, by the way, I think.
Yeah, I had to get away from you guys for a minute. I needed a moment.
You left when we had a cigarette break. Yeah, you left for like 10 minutes and we continued the show. And I might have edited it all out so it didn't even seem like it happened. So. Anyway, we randomly get comments on YouTube, usually just people asking us to like do an episode of like the Brady Bunch or the Growing Pains, or tell us about Della Reese, the actress, walking through like a glass plate door, like in the 70s.
Yeah.
But they're usually like weeks to months after like the episode drops. Commercial Corner hit YouTube and like within hours, someone that we've never interacted with commented like already Kat is womansplaining Patrick about his pronunciations.
Yeah.
Ugh or something, and like timestamped it. And I just happened to find it. It was like I just happened to go on YouTube like that day and I saw the little icon, like the new notification icon, and I was like, oh, we get an icon. Usually it says like we have a new subscriber or something or whatever, and it's at a comment on Commercial Corner. And I didn't recognize the name, so I went in and I didn't tell you about it. Instead, I just made like a whole like follow-up video.
You did. I'm all like, what the fuck is this video?
So I made a follow-up video of like me like pronouncing the jovialness of it. Basically, it's like that Donald Trump apologizes that we don't know what it is. And like 20 minutes after I put that out there, like you find it somehow. And
I got a notification that it was posted and I'm like, what is this? And it like just ended. So I was like, did I miss something? Did it just like, what just happened? I'm like, I don't understand what is going on.
Yeah, it's like a 2-minute clip. It's me like with the lights off and a purple background. Like very dim lighting. And I recorded it at like 1 a.m. So you probably got the alert at like 2 a.m. because it took me a while to like get it fixed and, ready for upload because they don't just like post right away.
No. And like, the thing is, I must not have been feeling well because I was up late to see it.
Yeah, you found it like immediately, and I thought it was great, and that was it. That's pretty much the whole drama of the Commercial Corner controversy. Grey Poupon.
I feel like I should just toss up more of our random shit and see what happens.
I think I like overpronounced like a mustard brand weird or something. I think that's what it was.
It was something stupid. Like I've listened to the episode, and even then I'm like.
I almost want
doing that on purpose to piss me
off. But we started texting back and forth after we like released that video, and then I think I said to you, I was like, I wish I could go back in time and slap myself across the face for this because I was 10 minutes into this episode and I was annoyed with myself. I was like, who was I?
Honestly, I think we had been recording a lot of stuff at this point.
Yeah, because we used to record like 4 things at a time, and I would be up for like 48 hours. I would, come home from work, get like a 10-minute nap, and then we'd just record back-to-back 3 episodes.
Yeah, we would record a bunch of episodes. We can't do that now, not with our schedules.
And I would just be mainlining caffeine this whole time, just like blasting caffeine, just crushing. Like I would drink like 3 coffees, like. In one episode, and then we would take like a 20-minute break and I would come back and I would just be balls to the wall, just losing my mind. Yeah. And I just remember we did the episode Blossom, the one where she gets assaulted on her date by her boyfriend. And that must have been like the tail end of a block recording because it's like 500 words a minute spewing from my lips.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's great. Go back and like listen to our episode from the 100s era because that was about it.
Oh my God. We were wild. We were crazy.
And now we're recording so few and far between that it's like it takes us a half hour to figure out how we did this.
Yeah. But we gotta... Once I get back from Greece, we can start figuring out how to record more often.
Wait. Greece? Like the country?
Yeah, I'm going to Greece in like 2 weeks.
You are getting on a plane and flying over the ocean.
Yes. Maybe I need to message Steven so that he knows too.
How anxious are you to get on a plane?
Super anxious. But I remember, have Lexapro.
Okay. When you moved from Minnesota to Colorado and you had to like get on a plane for like 2 hours, I think you almost died.
I remember I ended up sitting next to these stupid 20-something-year-old guys who are all like, we're gonna get so drunk. And I'm like, you guys are gonna die. You guys are gonna die. Because they're like, we're gonna go get so drunk. We're gonna get... And I'm like, you guys are gonna die.
In Colorado?
Yeah. Because they were coming from like Minnesota, which is like... sea level.
Land level? Oh, yeah, they're going to the Mile High.
And they're going up to Denver, and they're not... Yeah, they're going to die. They probably did die. Sorry,
you had, like... You had all your stuff. You had to, like, bring your whole life back with you on a plane.
Yeah. Well, so I had, like... I had, like, 2 suitcases, maybe, of stuff. And then, that particular ex packed everything else and put it in storage for me.
And then you lived in like a garage, right? Like you lived above a garage.
It wasn't above. Okay. I'm going to have to like send you like a diagram. There was like the garage with the cars. Yeah. Like it was all one big building. And then there was like a guest house type thing in the middle, but it didn't have like its own kitchen. It had its own bathroom. And it was this big, huge room and it had a huge closet. And then there was like a woodworking shop on the other side.
And it was disconnected from the house, right?
Yeah, it was disconnected from the house. It was back from the house.
I just remember you had a shitty internet connection out there. So we used to have to record using like a telephone number.
Oh my God, yes. We had the worst. No, I remember there was one time, I think it's the Saved by the Bell Homeless for the Holidays episode, where like there's wind and we're trying to record and I'm like wandering around the outside because like nobody's giving me any privacy. My nephew wanted my attention. My dad's doing stuff on his work system, so he needs like to be like connected and talking to people. And
I just remember I had the service somehow where you had to like call in a number and I somehow patched it into the podcast.
Yeah.
And so all of our episodes were you just talking into a phone.
Yeah, me just talking to the phone. We couldn't see each other.
It was great. It was like the dark times of this podcast. It was only for like...
We did a lot of episodes though that way.
It was at least like 10, 15 episodes.
Yeah.
And then you finally got allowed to go in the house. They let you in the house.
Well, then we moved.
That was it. You moved.
We moved to a new house.
Yeah. You didn't live in like the wood shop anymore. And then I had the bedroom
that had the closet that was a gun safe.
Oh, yeah. Great times. Great times. It was wonderful. I think between the two of us, we've moved like 87 times.
Oh, my God.
It just, I don't know. We're working our way towards the Golden Girls style mansion and the island of Maui.
We just need to win the lottery, man.
Yeah, you know what? I keep upping my 401k contributions. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I need my Robinhood to start like really working for
doubling.
Me.
Yeah, you know what? I'm getting the employee match now. We'll see where we are in 20 years. I just opened an IRA. We'll see where we're going with that. You know, it forecasted that I would make 10 grand in like 10 years, so I don't know if that'll cut it. I might have to contribute more. We'll see what happens. All right.
Yeah.
Do you get anything left on It's a Live-In? Ann Jillian, Jennifer slept here. Anything we talked about tonight? Once a Hero. John J. York.
John J. York is amazing. I love him as Mac on General Hospital. Actually, one of my all-time favorite General Hospital characters.
Good man. Yeah, I do know him. I remember him.
Yes.
From Portraits.
Gail Edwards, who played Dot, is best known as Vicky from Full House.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I did know her. I did know that bitch. Okay, yeah.
And she was also Six's mom on Blossom.
Blossom, yeah. Wow. I can't believe I didn't. Yeah. Well, because she's not talking a mile a minute, though.
Yeah, she's not talking a mile a minute like Jenna and I. Which we can both do that if we wanted to, but we're not going to.
We could. I could have another coffee.
We've done it.
A 9 p.m. coffee. I mean, I'm already going to be up all night anyways because I slept pretty much the entire day. I did wake up to watch It's a Living, though.
I still need to do laundry because I need to wear stuff that's all black tomorrow for work. Because it's Spirit Week.
Yeah. All right. Who knows what we're going to do next week? Actually, we do kind of know. We did briefly talk about it, but
it's always a surprise because we don't know when episodes are actually going to come out. So I told him we shouldn't make announcements anymore because then you're like, where is that? Where is it? Why have we not gotten the Babysitters Club book club yet, Patrick?
Did we record one? Is it out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, episodes come out in weird orders just because sometimes we have glitches in episodes, or I have to re-download the file and I don't have it at that you're at work.
R.I.P. the Ebby episode.
Yeah. Or you're at work and you forgot to upload the file to our Google Drive.
Yeah.
And I have to wait for you to do it. And I have a couple hours to work on an episode. And so I just do one that I have already.
Yeah, because gotta remember, guys, we live in different parts of the country and we both work drastically different hours.
Yeah. So not only are our time zones different, you're working during the day, I'm working at night, and it's...
Yeah. I'm working during the day, I'm going to school at night, and yeah.
The 3 times that our schedules align, we're tired. We're exhausted.
Yeah. We just got lucky today that this actually worked out.
Yeah. I mean, you're lucky that I knocked a headache out, because I probably wouldn't have done it if I had that headache. Yeah. But yeah, we've been trying to do this episode for a month now, but it's out there. We've done a couple. We've got a couple in the pipeline. But I'm excited about the few things that you lined up, so stay tuned. Stay tuned, folks.
Like I said, when I get back from Greece, we can do a lot more.
Yeah. Maybe we could do some Greek television. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Before we do go, I do have something I want to mention about this show, It's a Living.
Yeah.
In Japan, this show is actually just called Roof Garden.
Roof Garden?
What? That's the translation to It's a Living is Roof Garden.
You know what? I'm not surprised. The boyfriend watches a lot of anime. Guys, a lot of anime. And the names of those shows are always so ridiculous.
Because it equates to the translation. It's great.
Yeah.
It's all in the translation. All right. That's all I got. That's all she wrote. Where can you follow our Wild Ass Adventures Cat House Today author? Where can you follow us?
All right. You can follow us on Twitter at Very Podcast. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook at A Very Special Podcast. Do not accept invitations from 5 ridiculous Gen X guys from Pasadena, California. Guys, I still have your information. Don't worry about that, Mr. Lasagna.
Yeah, she's evil. She's evil. And you might not see stuff on our Instagram for a while because we're trying to figure out how to log back into it because we have apparently forgotten the password. And it's a work in progress, but I got some clips to put on there. But
yeah. To be fair, I don't know how to get into the Twitter account, so.
I can get into that, so we're good. At least we're locked on that side. But,
I got the TikTok good.
Yeah.
Just gotta actually put stuff on it.
Yeah, and there's a link to the AVP Plus, our Patreon page on a very special podcast.com. So I downed the price to $1. You only have to pay $1 a month, so it's just like you're tipping us.
Yeah,
and you'll get to listen to Commercial Corners, the AI episode, and just random shit that I might throw on there. You never know. One never knows. Maybe apology videos from us. Who knows? Who knows? So as always, girl,
bye.
Watch the skies for the roof garden.